Just so you guys know, there's a brand new episode of my podcast, Let's Get Real, the podcast. It's for anyone. Don't forget to check it out. Available on all streaming platforms. New episodes every single Monday. And of course, my book, Mindfulness Through the Stars, is available in Target, Amazon, pretty much anywhere you can find books nationwide. Go check it out. It's a mindfulness guide to becoming a better you through your zodiac sign. And finally, Zodiac Haven is my website. There are constantly sales going on, so if you love astrology, anything, or spiritual items, go check it out. And if you're interested in anything I just mentioned, everything will be linked down below. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ashley and I make astrology videos here on YouTube. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about rising signs. So if you don't know what a rising sign is, I did a little video on it years ago, and I also showed you guys how to find your rising sign. So I will have the link to find your rising sign in the description box. But to put it simply, your rising sign is how people perceive you. It's your exterior personality. So it's the zodiac sign that you might seem like to other people when they meet you, but in reality, you're a Aquarius, for example. So I'll tell you mine. My rising sign is Cancer and my sun sign is Aquarius. So when people meet me, they might think I'm a Cancer because I can come off shy, nice, a little quiet, a little snobby. People might think that I'm a Cancer because of the way that I show myself to the world, but that's really just our exterior personality, and it's not truly who we are. Who we are is our moon, our Venus, our sun, but our rising sign is just how others perceive us. So if you ever get someone's sign and you think like, oh my god, they seem like such a Taurus, and then they're like, I'm a Virgo, and you're like, how the fuck did I guess Taurus? Is because it might be their rising sign. So before we get into the video, I do want to give a little shout out to our sponsor today, which is Skillshare. So Skillshare, I love them. I love that app. I love that site. It's something I want to put you guys onto. So if you never heard of Skillshare, it's pretty much a website, an app that allows you to get access to thousands of different classes and online learning communities. So if there's something that you ever wanted to learn, especially at a time like this when we're all kind of still quarantining, now's the time. Go on Skillshare and there's so many different classes you can choose from. So pretty much right now I'm doing a product photography class by Rachel Gulata and Daniel Inskeep, and this class is really cool because I have a website that I sell jewelry on, and I can learn how to do product photography using Skillshare. And pretty much this course shows me how to come up with concepts, how to plan a shoot, lighting, location, all of those things. So someone like me that doesn't know anything about photography, this class is perfect for me. So if you guys wanted to learn anything new, like sewing, painting, writing, anything, even mindfulness stuff, self-help, Skillshare is the place for you. So if you are interested, I'm gonna link everything in my description box down below. And if you click the link in my description, then you can be one of the first 1,000 people who actually get a free trial to Skillshare. So if you are one of the first 1,000, you're gonna get a free trial. Why wouldn't you do that? After the free trial ends, it's only $10 a month, which is totally worth it. That's literally like one venti Starbucks drink right there, but now you're actually learning things, doing something productive. So I say check out Skillshare. Everything's gonna be down below. Okay, so rising sign. Rising signs are cool because like you feel like you don't actually relate to them, but you kind of understand why you should relate to them, because you're like, okay, yeah, I do seem that way when people first know me, but I'm not, you know what I mean? So I relate to my Cancer one because I know how I come across, but I don't truly feel like I'm anything like a Cancer. So pretty much in this video, I'll just be outlining different traits that you might relate to. This is pretty much just what your rising sign says about you. So just so you guys know, this is a part 1. There's going to be a second part of this video. I just didn't want it to be like 30 minutes long, so keep an eye out for part 2. This one is going to be Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. The next video will obviously be Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So if your rising sign is Aries, you might come across as like aggressive to other people. People that don't know you might just automatically assume you have a very like straightforward, direct, aggressive, assertive personality. Even if you don't, they might just see you from the outside and like think, wow, like that person's a lot, but like in reality you're the calmest person ever. That's because you're rising sign. You guys seem very impulsive, a little crazy. You always come across as someone that knows what they want. You appear to be sexually driven, and you're quick and intelligent. Taurus, you might seem really easygoing and maybe a little bit of a pushover. In reality, Tauruses are not like that, and you might not be like that, but if your rising sign is Taurus, you might seem that way. You guys could seem like someone that someone could like kind of boss around and get anything out of. You guys appear to be emotional. I could spot a Taurus rising because of their love for food. You guys love all things lovely and refined. So you love nice food, nice hotels, nice materials, nice cars, nice everything. In fact, you actually get annoyed if things are not up to your standards. So if you get a 5-star hotel and you show up and it's more like a 4.2, you're not going to be happy. Your whole trip will be spoiled. You guys need affection. You guys seem a little bit clingy sometimes, and you seem to stockpile your emotions. So you could really just be upset over something and then get upset over something else, and you'll never say anything. You'll just literally pile it up, and then one day you just explode. And that's very, very, very Taurus. Gemini, you guys seem to have your energy in many different places. You can't be in one place for too long. So if you're a Gemini rising, you might just kind of float around social groups and just be in different areas and do different jobs and just kind of switch up your life very, very often. You guys have dual personality. So one day you're this, one day you're this, and people kind of can't keep up with you, especially when you're rising Gemini. You're really optimistic and you're very extreme in certain ways. So you can't really find a middle ground. You're either extremely this or extremely that. You're either over here or you're over there. You're never just in between something. You can't find a middle ground between your thoughts or your feelings. You guys tend to gossip. I could always spot a Taurus rising because they love to chat. They love to chat. You seem like you lack depth, but in reality, you're actually a very, very deep person, and you are not the best communicator. Cancer, this one applies to me. If you're a Cancer rising, like me, you tend to draw people in, but because you're rising, sometimes you can't keep them around. You just draw them in because of your exterior, and then people are like, you're not what I thought you were. You come across as emotional, sentimental. You might not be, but you will seem that way. So if somebody meets you, they might think like, wow, this person is very sweet and considerate and emotional, and then they're like, what the fuck, they're a robot, because you might not live up to your rising. You appear to be really vulnerable. That comes along with that as well, but you're mostly just protective, and that's like the main thing that you will show other people, is that you're very protective of the people that you love, and sometimes that can get you in some trouble. You guys are really organized, which is nice, but one of the main things I'll say about Cancer rising is that we appear to be moody and self-pitying. So I don't really fall into the self-pitying thing, but moody is like, you will seem like something's really bothering you when it's not. You'll seem bothered and affected and moody over a situation, but in reality, like, you're fine, you're chilling, but for some reason that's just what comes out, and that's what people see. When it comes to being self-pitying, it's like kind of like an insecurity thing, but you're not actually insecure. You just kind of feel sorry for yourself every now and then. You guys are also really comforting. That's nice. I like being around Cancers when I'm sad. Very, very comforting people. If you're a Leo, you probably draw people in, but in a negative way. People tend to envy you. So it's not your fault. People just tend to envy the Leo rising, because Leo rising just come across as so confident, put together, fun. Like, they just come across as like the perfect human. So when you meet a Leo rising, it's hard not to feel a little bit of envy, like, wow, I wish I was that outgoing, I wish I was that confident, I wish I was that whatever. And people just are drawn into the Leo's energy, well, the Leo rising's energy, and tend to be envious of it. You guys just have a magnetic personality. You guys are true leaders. Leo rising has really, really good taste, and they're also really good at making money. So if you see a Leo rising that is wealthy, it's likely they have very nice, luxurious, tasteful things. But don't get it twisted, if they're an unevolved Leo rising, they could get bossy, temperamental, insecure, which is very surprising to hear, but it's true. But overall, they're good people. You get long friendships out of them. If you're a Virgo rising, you guys are and appear to be very intelligent. I will say you guys appear to be more intelligent than you really are, but you guys are smart. You guys are really analytical, but you tend to analyze yourself more than anything else, and it literally will kill you. Like, those thoughts that you guys have are intense. You guys are lovers. You love to love, you love, and you do it well. You guys are very nitpicky and critical, but I think with the rising especially, you guys appear to be more critical than you really are. Sometimes you overpick at something when you don't care about it that much in reality. It's really, really confusing. You constantly need approval, and you don't appear to be very accepting of other people and their flaws, because you just analyze so much that everything sticks out to you, and you feel the need to comment on everything and fix everything, and it drives people around you kind of crazy, but it's okay, because that's the Virgo, and everybody knows the Virgo is like this. So the thing about the rising Virgo is that it's less extreme than a real Virgo, you know what I mean? Alright guys, so that concludes this video. Once again, this is a part 1 of a 2-part video, so the second part of this video will be up later on in the week, so keep an eye out for that. I probably won't do it as my Friday upload. I'll probably just throw an extra one in this week, because I did miss last week because I was moving. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. I don't really say it often, but it really does boost my engagement right now. I'm struggling with my YouTube channel to get pushed into the algorithm. Suggested pages, recommended pages don't really see my channel, and the more you guys comment, like, engage, even if it's a stupid comment, it helps me out a lot. So I would really appreciate it, and if you do want to continue to see my channel grow and you want to support, then I really appreciate engaging with my content here on YouTube. So with that being said, I do have a question for you guys. Do you want me to continue the 6 things about dating a blank sign? Because I kind of just stopped at Taurus, like dating a Taurus, and I never continued because they were not getting any views and no engagement, no feedback, no nothing. So I was like, I just don't feel like anybody cares about the series. So if you do care for it, go give it a view, go give it a like so I know, or just comment. But I've kind of given up on that series. I don't really know if anybody wants to see it, and yeah, let me know what you do want to see though. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.